Hi, this is Indranil and the channel is The Spotlight Beyond Profession. Today we're going to discuss and talk about marketing. When you say marketing itself is a huge subject and it needs a lot of time, lot of efforts to understand what is marketing is all about. Today we're going to make that in an easy way, that how perfectly and how easily we can understand what marketing means and for a large number of population. What is marketing? Marketing is required everywhere. It is as an individual, it's a product, it's anything and everything is having a requirement of a marketing. If we try to understand the basic of marketing, then if we are into business, if you are making any product, if you are dealing with any product, if you are trading with any product, till the time the product will not be available to a large number of population and product will not be visible and product is not reachable to a large number of population and the population where and whom we are going to target, there is no fun of having or trading the particular product. So how to reach the product to the end user and how we can make the product available, visible to the people whom we are going to target to sell or whom we are going to target to make that available, that is called all about marketing. Now, when we are thinking about marketing, as it's a huge and vast subject, so how and what are the points we need to consider? On a basic aspect, it is not in depth. For in depth, we will be having a discussion that will be separate and it will be a subject for a session and a wholesome session where we are going to all aspect of marketing and all points to be considered in marketing, and there will be a complete session for that, and then also it will be having which will be a part of it, right? So it requires number of sessions to complete marketing and how to understand marketing. So we are going to discuss today that what are the basics of marketing. So for an example, if you made a product, it can be a cosmetic product. Let's see an example that what is a cosmetic product. So now cosmetic products are having different things, like it can be hair oil, it can be a cream, it can be face wash. So there are multiple of things. So now for an example, if you are dealing with a cosmetical product, then we need to understand it's a skincare product, it's a hair care product, or what kind of product it is. So if it is a skincare product, whom we are going to target? Females, males, male, females, both. So we need to understand to position our product to the number of population and a large number of population and to the target population. So if you are going to target a skin cream or something which is related to skin care, then if the product is made for the females or for the ladies, so then we need to understand what kind of age group you are going to target, who are going to be your customer or end user. So now if the product is for the young crowd, now if the product is for the student, then we need to understand what platforms and what kind of things student watch a lot. Like digital marketing, it can be newspaper, print media, it can be some offline marketing kind, it can be some sessions, it can be some free sessions for free usage and to make that available to them. So then we need to understand. Now, if in today's time everybody says that digital marketing is essential, digital marketing is needed, digital marketing is the only way. Maybe it is true and maybe it is 80% true. Why I am calling this 80% true? Because if you are having a product like skin cream, if you are having a product like FMCG related, then you need large number of population to know and visible that product and make that product available. So you need the chain system as well. Dealer distributor is also required for that, because your product should be visible in store, your product should be visible online, offline, everywhere. So it is depending that what kind of product you are dealing with, that I told at the first. So what example we are taking, like skincare product, those skincare product for the digital marketing, if I talk about, then we need to understand the age group first. Then we need to understand what kind of areas and what kind of state and what kind of cities you are going to target first. Because see, as an individual or as a new business or as a trader, it is not possible, because our country or the state is so huge, it is not possible to reach everywhere. So first we need to understand our own radius, that this area, in these areas rather, we can be available and we can make our people get the product done. And because after sale service is also required, if a product has been used by some person, that to get that feedback that what was the product and how was the product is very, very important. Only then your survival will be sustainable. Otherwise, you will not sustain, right? And you will not survive once. So you need to understand that making product available is one thing, getting the product available repeatedly is another thing, and reachable to that particular end user is another point. So you need to understand where you're going to market. Say, for an example, if you want to market it on Delhi, NCR region. So you need to understand my first motto is how to reach Delhi NCR region as a whole. And I want to reach every single individual of Delhi NCR whom are getting into that category or that age group where we are going to target our skincare product. So number one, you need to understand the product. It's a cosmetic product. It's an FMCG related cosmetic product. Then it comes to skincare. Then it comes to male or female. Then it comes to age. What kind of age? Now area where you're going to market, where you're going to make your product available. So that if you are having a good channel and good aspect of that particular market or good understanding on that particular market, you choose a market accordingly. Because product availability is the biggest thing, and then product availability on a repeated way is the biggest thing. Get the customer on their own way, and getting their feedback is another way. So you need to understand that as well. It is very, very important. So now we are going to have the Delhi NCR as a region and Delhi NCR to market and the best aspect. Now for an example, if you are going to target Delhi NCR as a region, then you need to understand what are the areas you are going to target first. Because you need to understand, you need to manage your inventory as well, that how much product you are going to supply. So if it will be a huge demand or if it will be a consistent demand, then you need to fulfill those demand as well. So now if I talk about, you have a FMCG product, you have a skincare product, you have a product where you are going to target a specific age group. If that age group is on digital platform completely, then you need to focus 80% on digital platform. Say for an example, if your product is for the age group 16 to 25, 16 to 30, 35, 40, they are majorly on digital marketing today, and they are majorly on those platforms which are social media so-called. So you need to understand now the social media, there are multiple formats as well. Today there is Insta, which is majorly accepted by the young crowd. They are majorly into it. They are majorly into reels. They are majorly into shorts. So you need to understand, if I will project my product accordingly, then how much it will be reachable to the target audience whom we are going to target. So Insta is one platform. If the age group is matching, see again I am telling you that Insta marketing will not be workable for something which will not comes to this age group and which will not come to those kind of products. So your product, your age group, your market, it defines Insta will be workable or not. So if anyone is saying that Insta marketing is essential for everything, yes, I am not agreeing with this fact. I have a different opinion for that. So anyways, so if you are going to target that Insta, then we need to understand the product availability, the what kind of range you are available with, and few reels, few people who are using it and how they are experiencing it. Those interactive videos, those interactive reels, or those interactive visuals will work more. So how you are going to project your product to the target audience, that is also important. So the visualization will be so impactful that people should understand, yes, this is the product I need, or yes, this is the product I should try. So the visual impact should be in that parameter. So now Insta marketing, it can be visual, it can be a reel format, it can be a video format. At the same time, there should be something which will be called as offline marketing. The offline marketing is what? Offline marketing, your product should be available at certain counters to show that this is an available product in the market. So that people should understand this is not the product as a gimmick which is only having an online availability. This is something which can be available in stores as well. So that product should be visible. People should touch and feel. Then the acceptability will be more rigorous. The acceptability will be more robust. So those kind of marketing you should also take care at the same time. So it can be somewhere like you are doing some sessions with some colleges, you are doing something on that areas or some societies, it will also workable. So that is also another aspect, right? So this offline will also work. Now, if you are making your product available, you should make this product available to someone who is trying it and experiencing their ways, whatever it is. It can be few people you can hire, it can be few people you can do a free demo, and those should be on a visual impact. You should shoot it on a right way, and you should post it on different platforms wherever you can, right? So when someone is experiencing, that is called, maybe we are calling it today as an influential marketing. Influential marketing is always for the influential people, but every single individual is influential for his or her own circle. So you need to understand, if one single lady or one single girl is using your product and is happy with, or she can do at least 10 influencing people. So every single individual is having their influential circle. So everyone is important for you, because it is a product which is related to FMCG or something, right? So now you need to understand, when you are going to make that happen, and that mouth publish it is happening, and your product is visible offline, your product is visible on digital platform, then the acceptability will be huge, and people will understand this is the kind of product that I require. Because marketing is something, if you want to sell something, it will never be sold. So you need to create the requirement, or you need to create the demand for that market. People should have a urge that this is the product that I require. Once you make that happen, they will search for the product and they will make that product available for them. But if you want to push them that this is the product I made, please use, it will never work. So you need to create the demand first. You need to create the USP. That is the thing called marketing. So if you are going to sell it, it will not work. So marketing means you create the demand, then people will search for the product. And that is important. If you see about yourself in your life as well, if you want to have a jacket, if you want to have a shirt, if you want to have a trouser, if you want to have a shoes, we first require that what kind of shoes I want. If I want a sport shoes, then I will search for a sport shoes. If I want a fashionable shoes, then I want a fashionable shoes, then I'll search for that, and then I make the categorization. So first of all, you need to create a demand. Okay, this is the product which suffices this requirement. Once it is there, your product is a hit. So this is way we need to understand marketing on a basic aspect, and then accordingly how to channelizing it, then accordingly how to make it available, how to make the feedback done, everything should be done. So this is how we need to understand, and we should understand about marketing. We should understand about product. If you are quite aware about your product, if you are sure about what kind of marketing you want, means what kind of visibility you want, what kind of target audience you want, your marketing will be very easy. And if you don't know that, and if you are not making that happening, then please get help from someone who is professional, who can guide you properly, so that if you are making all your efforts to create a best product, the product should be available in that manner. If you created a best product and it is not available at that manner, then you are not doing justice to the product or your efforts. So to do the justice to your efforts, you need to have a professional aspect. If you are not understanding that, then you should concentrate more into developing your product, and the person should concentrate more on marketing. And that is the reason it is important to have both the rail lines are at the same time, right? So you focus on your product development, and somebody else and somebody professional will help you in the getting the right marketing, so that it should be visible, it should be on a demand always, so that your production line should matching with the demand in the market. And that is the use, that is the fun of having this marketing tool as a proper understanding, and it will give a real boost in making your business and to creating a business tycoon in the future time. Thank you very much, and logging it off.